What is up, guys? It's your boy Shady Luke. Bird Nation. Bird Nation. Why? Why, man? I mean, this game, we went into this game hurt. We already knew we went into this game hurt, right? Knew we weren't going to have any A.J. Brown. Knew we weren't going to have any Smitty. So we knew that right off the bat. But, we did trade for this guy, Jahan Dotson. And, where is he? I mean, does Jalen just not have a good, you know what I mean? Is just not down with throwing to him? Is he not good? Do we just get fleeced by the Commanders? Like, what's going on there? Because we're not throwing to him enough. And in a game like this, I honestly thought that he'd be a guy that would show up. I mean, you traded for him, right? I want to see him show up in this game. And it didn't happen. It didn't happen. And I mean, the offense as a whole, absolutely dead and quiet for the whole first half. Like, nothing. Most of the first half, like, just nothing. And I mean, there's just so many misses. Like, the Dallas Goedert throw, or Jalen threw it to him, like, what was it, like 20 yards, something like that? And he dropped it. Well, he literally was like right in his hands, and he dropped it. And then later on, you have it where Saquon is on the wheel route out of the backfield, and Jalen's rolling out to his right, and Jalen throws it out of bounds. Man, like, he's targeting Saquon, but it's off target. You're not thinking very much of it, but damn, man. I mean, that's a miss. That's a miss. And this is coming from a Eagles fan who's I'm always down for Jalen Hurts. These turnovers, this shit don't mean as much to me as it does most of the fan base. Like, yeah, these turnovers come at the wrong time, but I'm like, we'll see if he cleans it up during the course of the season. It's like we're like a quarter into the season, and I'm just not really worried about it yet. But, bro, it's like, you gotta hit that pass. You have to hit that pass. Hit Saquon. Speaking of Saquon, Kellen Moore, Nick Sirianni, I swear, bro, I hope you don't have your fingerprint on this shit. Give that dude the ball. Like, there were times when we were coming out at shotgun, passing on first down. Empty set, passing. Yeah, I get it. We don't want to run Saquon into the ground. But there's this other running back on your team, Kenneth Gainwell. Give him some carries, bro. Like, switch it up. You don't just need to lay it all on Saquon. So with that, I know our offensive line struggled today in the pass blocking. The run blocking for this team is absolutely insane. Like, it is insane. Ever since Chip Kelly has been here, the Eagles' offensive line has been like top 5. Literally. Like, they've had moments where they played bad. They've had moments throughout the years where they have played bad, but they're always good. Like, there's always an all-pro on that offensive line. And you just know, us as fans know, we're not even experts. We know that they can run the ball, man. They can legit run the ball on anybody when they want to. And I know Kellen Moore runs the ball, man. So I don't know if that's him. I don't know if that's Sirianni kind of getting into it, you know what I mean? Putting his fingerprints on it. I don't know. But it's just frustrating. I mean, this offense is expensive, and I get we're missing guys. I understand that you got your right tackle missing. And I mean, I understand you're missing your number 1 wide receiver, your second wide receiver. And you can make the case that Britton Covey is the Eagles' 3rd wide receiver, right? Because he was starting to get involved. We all saw that. They were throwing Johnny Wilson in there. They had Jahan Dotson in there. But Britton Covey has, I think throughout training camp, he got a little bit of a thing going with Jalen. You know what I mean? And so Jalen started throwing to him right before he got hurt. But no, man, it's just we know the offense can put up points, and we know they can literally drive on anybody. Just drive straight down the field, man. You see it. You've seen it in every single game this year. But, like, the stall outs, the not giving Saquon the ball. He's not even DeAndre Swift, bro. Like, DeAndre Swift, there were games where we didn't even give him enough carries in that shit of a year last year. And yeah, Saquon is tougher. He's bigger. He's better catching out of the backfield, and he's a better runner. We all know he's a better all-around running back. We all know this. Give him the ball. And like I said, switch it up between him and Kenny. Run the fucking football, dude. Just run the football. Oh my God. Just run the football. I don't know what it is, man. Just run it. But yeah, I mean, for the offense, A.J. Brown coming back, Schmitty coming back, that will make a difference because most teams don't have the defensive backfield to cover both of those dudes, let alone one. They just don't. Like, locking them down for 4 quarters, good luck. Good luck. And like I said, with Jalen, these turnovers are coming at bad situations, man. Like I said, I'm ride or die. I don't really think the turnovers are as bad as people are talking about. They're just coming at, like, the absolute worst times. That's probably why people are making such a big deal. But, I'm not saying he's Josh Allen, but I don't know if you guys remember when Josh Allen was turning the ball over. It was like a 2-year stretch where he's turning the ball over like every single damn game, dude. And with Jalen, I'm like, he's not as good as Josh Allen. And when it comes to quarterbacks, I feel like every quarterback kind of has their own type of play style. With Jalen, I don't expect him to be passing for 275 per game, 250 plus per game. You know what I mean? That's what. Oh, you'd be like, a quarterback in the NFL, they should be passing for that. It's like, no, dude. Like, okay, I'll say this: 250 for him. But all these big games, that's just kind of not his game. Just like slinging it all game. Although we have watched him in games, literally dual quarterbacks, but he just needs to clean up these situational turnovers. They're just not the best, and these turnovers in the red zone, can't have them. You can't have them. Can't defend that. Just can't. We're paying too much money for that. It just can't happen, man. It just can't happen. And I mean, let's hop straight over the defense, right? The defense is what pisses me off the absolute most about this team. They make me so angry, bro. Because, like, last week, I was like, hey. I was like, it looks like Vic. Looks like he fixed the defense. He got it all tuned up. You have 5-man front, mix it up a little bit here and there. And they were locking down the Saints. The Saints were leading in every single statistical. Like, offense, they were leading in this and that. Defense, they were leading in scoring, yards. All of it. Like, on both sides of the ball, the Saints were playing lights out. Their offense, at home, gets literally almost shut down by Philadelphia's defense, right? And I'm like, Vic Fangio showed up. Like, he showed up. His veteran presence after the first couple games came into play against New Orleans. Because I was like, that adjustment is absolutely insane. And for the Eagles to play as well as they did, I'm like, bro, you play like that every week? You play with a defense like that every week for this team can win so many games, dude. So many games. And it won't always come down to the offense. Because last year, the offense would have their moments, but the defense was absolutely atrocious. It was so bad. This year's different, though. This year, it's not even the same team. It's not even the same team. And going into the season, people talked about the defensive backfield. I think the defensive backfield has really good players. Like, we got really good defensive backs back there. In the D-line, we're just really not generating pressure. And I don't know. Just can't get home to the quarterbacks and leaving them too much time. You notice today there was no contain. Baker Mayfield would scramble. There was no contain. And, yeah, I mean, he's just slinging it. He was slinging it all day. And the defensive unit as a whole, like I said, the defensive backs, I don't think they're as bad as people say. I actually think they're like I think it's somewhat of a strength of this unit. But in zone coverage, my hell. They get lost in the sauce. Like, these dudes are not good in zone coverage. And, I was speaking with my nephew, and I told him with the new coordinators, it would take 4 to 5 games for the Kings to work out. I honestly thought that. I was like, they're veteran coaches. It will take a couple games to get things going. But with this game against the Bucs, I just don't really know how to assess the defense. Like, I just don't know how they're going to come out and play. I really don't. Like, I honestly wish that, I know it's not Vic's style, but I honestly wish you just freaking line up in man because, like I said, our defensive backfield, Quinion, Slay, they need to get Kaylee Ringo more involved. Get Cooper DeJean involved because I'm sick and tired of seeing Avonte Maddox. I'm just over it. I absolutely love that guy. I've loved him for the longest time, and I still do. But his play is just on the field. I think we can all agree that his play is just not. It ain't it. It's just not it. So, yeah, man. Another thing with the defense is that they're just not tackling worth the shit. They're missing tackles out in the flats. Like, there were multiple plays today where if the defense literally would have just gotten the first tackle, drives would have ended. But they didn't. Like, it was like third. There was lots of like third down plays where our defense just wasn't tackling that screen to the running back, where it was like a 3rd and 12 or 3rd and 14, if I remember right. I was like, we get the ball back, we somewhat have a chance. But no. A missed tackle. Running back takes it for first. It's like, really? Are we going to do this 3rd down? Can't stop an offense on 3rd down again? Because if that's the case, it's going to be a long-ass season in Philly, man. Long-ass season. And, I mean, the linebackers. Let's go to the linebacker play. Nakobe Dean. I thought Nakobe Dean's been playing pretty solid, right? He had a couple missed tackles today. And he missed that one on that screen, too. And our deep, Zach Bond has been playing so good during the course of the season so far. First quarter of the season, Zach Bond has been balling out. I didn't really hear his name. Like, it just didn't really seem like it was eye-popping as it's been in these past 3 games. I'm just not seeing it. So his defensive unit as a whole, I mean, let me tell you, man, I love watching offense. Absolutely love it. We all do. Everybody loves offense, right? The freaking league literally caters around the offense. But the defense doing what they did today, and I understand the offense puts you in tough situations, but I can't. Nah, man. We need better. Vic is a veteran coach. I hope he pulls something out of the bag during this bye week. Because if that defense is just even average, like, it will win so many games. I just know we will. The offense will start to take care of business. I know they will, especially with AJ and Schmitty back. And hopefully these coaches pull their head out of their asses and just realize that we need to give Saquon the ball more. We don't just need to go pass happy 24/7. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. The Eagles have literally, they have the bye week. Then they play the Browns. So they got a lot of time to figure this shit out. Like, if you look at the NFC right now, and just the league in general, I just looked at a bunch of standings. There's a lot of 2-2 teams. Like, it's this season is not over by all means. But it just, the Eagles need to fix some stuff. They need to fix it, and they need to fix it fast. Because, I mean, in my honest opinion, you come out of this 2 weeks and you lose against the Browns, things are getting saucy. Like, I don't want to see Nick Sirianni get fired. I know people don't like him. I get tired of his antics. I'm not going to lie. I get annoyed with him, but I don't want to see him get fired. But if you come out of this bye week and you play the Browns and you lose, I think it's done. I think it's happening. I think it's happening. It's only a matter of time. And I just don't want to see it, but hey, man, let's see how it goes. Once they come out of the bye, play the Browns. I'm pretty confident that they can beat the Browns, and hopefully this will be a turning point. So this bye week and playing the Browns and beat the Browns, bro. Beat the Cleveland Browns. I know their defense is tough, but damn. I just hope this is a turning point for Philly, because if it's not, things could get saucy. So, there's a lot of things going on the team, but we're literally just getting into October, and we're a quarter of the way through the season. Like I said, there's a bunch of 2-2 teams. Minnesota looks like the best team right now in the NFC. I don't see any other team that really looks like they're as good as that team. So yeah, you got to come out. You got to get a W against Cleveland. That's all there is to it, baby. Catch a dub. Anyways, guys, appreciate you tuning in. Hear me rant about my Eagles. And drop a like if you enjoyed the footy. Comment. Let me know what you guys think about the team. I know people are just going to say trash, trash, trash. But nah, man. Like, I look around the league and I'm like, they're bad, but it's fixable. It's fixable. You pray that they fix it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, be sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.
You good? Yeah, let's go.